space, and we want to tell you a little bit about Mesh, and then we want to introduce a really cool music concept after that.
Yeah, so just very quickly, we want to say a few words about ourselves and our background, Anders and me. We started, we're civil engineers from Trondheim, and we started our first successful company 3 years ago. It was a baby stroller, travel bag for baby strollers, called Prampack. We developed it and launched it in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland and Iceland until it was bought by a company called Stokke in October 2010. And during that time we experienced what it was like to be an entrepreneur in Norway, and there were several things we missed. We sat at 2 incubators in Trondheim, 2 governmental incubators, which were like hospitals. That's one example. We really missed the social aspect of entrepreneurship, being with other like-minded entrepreneurs our age. Not only for the social stuff, but also for sharing competence, network, contacts, those kind of things. We were a lot in Oslo too, so that is not only for Trondheim. But anyway, after we sold the company, first we took a break, traveled a little bit and relaxed, and then we started traveling outside of Norway to see what's going on in the world of entrepreneurship. And we saw a lot of very, very, very cool and interesting things that we didn't know existed, because they didn't in Norway. Some examples of those kind of things are the accelerators that many of you probably have heard of, which are short, intensive incubator programs for startups. Startup Weekend is another thing that actually has come to Norway. Communities for entrepreneurs. We don't have any real functioning community for entrepreneurs in Norway. Some more examples.
You have co-working spaces, you have online mentorship programs, you have tons of things that kind of started to take off internationally 5 or 6 or 7 years ago. That's still not haven't been established in Norway. And for our sake, we missed this, and we wanted to be a part of an entrepreneurial, creative community. So we kind of decided that our next startup should evolve around trying to create something like that. Create a community for people that want to create, want to be entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial. So we took some of those good ideas and concepts that we found internationally and brought them home, started talking about them. And what we realized was that there were tons of people in Norway as well, some of them are here, that felt the same and that wanted to do similar things, that wanted to kind of accelerate the creative community and the creating community. So we talked with all these people, and then we decided that let's go, let's try it out in real life. Let's create a space for the people and the community that we know the best, which is the entrepreneurial community. So this place opened a week ago. We're 22 people here now. And if you see this picture, the last picture, yeah, you'll see it again. We're in 1/3 of this floor. We're planning to take over the entire, or this entire floor and the floor above us, and make this a place for entrepreneurs.
This is where we are now.
The yellow part.
Those of you who were lucky enough to get a tour earlier, you saw the loft up here, and then there's another space here.
Yeah, and we want to create a space a physical space and also an online space. The physical space is yeah, you can see it here. We want to have more than just a workspace. We want this to be a place where you can come and have workshops, a place you can come and hang out in the common area, a place where serial entrepreneurs can be together with people interested in innovation in the early phase of their entrepreneurial path. And backing up the physical space, we want to create an online space for the national entrepreneurial community. We also want other spaces with like-minded people running and creating them to cooperate, to create more than just one physical place. We want to create a network of people thinking and doing the same thing. So
basically we have a lot of ideas, and what we figured was, okay, let's start with a space. That's an easy way to start. Let's start with a space. We moved in, we found, I think we're 22 people here now that were really wanted something like this, who were willing to move in and pay a few months in advance just to get us up and running. And what it's going to be like, and which services we're going to provide, and what it's going to look like in a few months, in a half year, in a year. We don't know exactly, but we have a lot of plans, and that's what we're going to work on, starting from this little place here.
Yeah. And before we round it up and give it over to Åsmund and the entertainment, we just want to thank some people. Christy is going to be the manager for this place. She is great at organizing and running things, so she's going to be responsible for the space. And then we've also gotten great help from Ram. We've also gotten great help from Adam. He's the one that came up with the name. He's the yeah, the Mesh. He's the one who is making all the drinks. And also other people. And we're going to cooperate with Frode and Maya and many from the community, creating the community together with them.
And we also want this place to be a place where all of you guys can stop by anytime you like, bring friends, bring people who might be interested in this place. So please come back.
Yeah. And we haven't decided exactly how this is going to be. We have a 3-month beta period where we are super flexible and want to create it together with you. So thank you for coming. Cheers, everybody. And the next guy I want to present is Åsmund. He has a really cool concept which is kind of singular-minded, which evolves around music. So he's brought some of his musician friends. So yeah, take over.
All right.